everyone, and welcome to another Keymaster session today. I'm Sven, and today I also have my friend from France,
Guillaume. Hi, everybody.
And we want to talk about Matter. So, Guillaume, what is Matter, and how does PKI used in Matter?
Okay, so Matter is smart home and smart building, starting on that front too, standard that basically aims to harmonize the smart home market to start with by providing a common language protocol that runs over IPv6, IPv4, 6LoWPAN, and to provide a harmonized protocol, language, and application to every single object or device you could have in your home or
So it's
or
like
building.
next generation over Z-Wave or Zigbee even.
Yes, and you'll see. Well, whereas Zigbee and Z-Wave, they're based on symmetric keys.
Uh-huh.
Matter cybersecurity is based on PKI and certificates.
Asymmetric keys then.
Yeah, so it makes it fascinating, especially for us.
So what are the PKI components involved in this then if we're using asymmetric?
So the idea of Matter is that whenever you want to unroll a new object,
Like my new
let's imagine,
switch or my new receptacle.
right. So you purchase something, you want to unroll that into your home network. So you will have an app to do that, which will have the role of commissioning that device. So that commissioner will first check that what you purchased is really genuine. So it will request from that object a certificate and a certificate chain that has been injected at manufacturing by the manufacturer of that device, and will check it against a shared compliance ledger, distributed compliance ledger, where every OEM, which is Matter compliant and has the right to stamp their product with Matter, must register their PKI, basically basic Matter PKI, which is made of a root, a self-signed root, which is the product attestation authority. And per product family, they have intermediates. So the PAIs, product attestation intermediates, and those issue the device attestation certificates, which go into
Each Matter object
Matter
device.
object.
Yeah.
Yes. So the commissioner will ask the object to send the certificate chain, and will also at the same time contact a distributed compliance ledger somewhere on a server to check that, yes, that root exists.
So there's some real validation going on.
There's real validation going on. And the validation is distributed between the DCL and the commissioner. So it will check the crypto signatures of all the chain. It will check that the object has passed the Matter certification, which also is cryptographically signed by a test lab. So it's really interesting. And once these tests pass, basically the commissioner inside the home network, he's in charge of a self-signed root, which is the operational root capable to issue operational certificates for the small family of devices, the fabric in the Matter language. So your new device will get from the commissioner that node operational certificate, a NOC. It will also receive the self-signed root, and using that NOC, it will be able to open end-to-end MTLS channels, so above 6LoWPAN or IPv6, to discuss, or even thread, to discuss with other devices or services somewhere else. So the fabric doesn't have to be physically contained into the home; it can be distributed. So that's the
So would
how it works.
people be running their own root CAs in this app, or would this be outsourced to other places possibly to actually have better PKI practices?
Okay, so
I guess really the
yeah.
question, how are we protecting the operational PKI?
So the trust of the operation PKI, as you understand, is all based on the quality of the commissioner,
Yeah.
and the quality of the design of the commissioner. So you will have big players like telecom operators or home assistants that will that will use their device
Mhm.
in the home, or internet service providers that will use their boxes to provide that Matter service. And it's very likely that these people will not put a small PKI engine into every box that they have in the homes around the world. They will more probably consolidate everything into a PKI service that they will host somewhere.
So everything at home would be a proxy at that point with the commissioner to then go back up to a properly protected PKI.
Yeah, probably. But it's also possible, I think, that small commissioners, homemade commissioners, or smaller businesses can also build inside their commissioner device that PKI engine capable to issue certificates. So
Interesting.
there's no real validation of that operational certificate. It's supposed to be short-lived, as opposed to the device attestation certificate, which is long-lived.
Long-lived, yeah.
Yes. And which validation is really important, but checked upon joining that fabric.
So where can I go to get more information to learn about Matter than if I want to get into issuing Matter certs?
Oh, so everything is on the website from the CSA, the -IoT.org website, where everything is available. So it's the same standardization body that takes care of Zigbee. And it's a huge, it's a huge effort. There are over, I think, way over 1,000 members in that consortium today around the world. It's the fastest growing consortium, fastest growing standard for the smart home. And it promises to unify the same application for all the different objects and devices you may have in your smart home. So instead, regardless of the brand. So that's what makes it very interesting, because instead of having 10 different apps for 10 different objects or devices, you can do most of everything, all the functionalities with one app. And you can build scenarios, so you don't have to proxy anymore into some overseas free service where you would give your passwords, and you don't.
I'm just thinking like how bad my wallet's going to hurt having to replace all the switches and receptacles in the house that I put in.
Yes. Well, if you're on Zigbee, on Z-Wave, probably you have a gateway. You have to do that.
Yeah, I do
That's
have a
what I have at
gateway.
home. So you have that gateway. So that gateway will probably be capable to upgrade to Matter. So that's how it would bridge from Zigbee to Matter, to the Matter ecosystem. So of course you wouldn't have security end-to-end down to those objects, but it would be a Zigbee channel to the gateway, and then Matter to the rest. But you probably be able to use that gateway to bring in new Matter devices. And
That's
what
really changing. I mean,
Yes.
it's really exciting.
Yes, it's really nice. And what we like about this standard is that it's really setting the scene for cybersecurity.
And doing
In,
proper PKI in
yeah,
it with
yes,
no symmetric keys, all asymmetric.
absolutely, and doing all the checks and verification. So I think it has a very bright future ahead.
We love. All right, guys. Well, that's our little episode on why PKI matters with Matter. Anyhow, we'll see you in the next episode, and take care.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.